I'm Tamika Goven, and I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator of the Baltimore Red Line. The Station Area Advisory Committees, also known as SAACs, have helped to fulfill one of the core goals of the Red Line Community Compact. That goal is to promote a community-centered station design process that allows direct community stakeholder input into decisions that will impact their communities. 17 SAACs have met regularly since the fall of 2010. These volunteers, representing community organizations, residents, businesses, and institutions. Collaborating with designers, planners, architects, and land use experts, SAAC members brought local insights into the design and planning of the 19 proposed Red Line stations.
The SAACs are a critical element of the Red Line project development process in that they give the project a window into all the individual communities that the project will end up serving. The SAAC members, as representatives of their communities and of the institutions that are important in those communities, have perspectives and a detailed understanding of the way communities function.
Somebody has to sit in the room and somebody has to bring the information back, because for so long, and you need people that are credible. You need people that community people know, residents know, neighbors. So you can't just have somebody come in and give this spiel about this is going to happen. You need some people that that have some influence in the community and that are well known, that they know they have integrity, that they're going to help make sure that it's not some flim-flam.
I've been very much involved throughout my whole life when I could be. I was stationed in Miami for about 5 years, and I was on the committee to build the Tri-Rail and was an advocate for the Tri-Rail. I've been very much an advocate for public transportation. And we in America have drug our feet so far behind that we now have to really move ahead. So it was really a pleasure to serve.
Livability, sustainability, and affordable housing have been some of the key considerations discussed to ensure the stations and the area surrounding them enhance communities and provide a safe environment for both residents and future riders.
A lot of people look for, when they look for homes, they look for transportation, like I did. Mm-hmm. You know, I live where I live because there were bus routes going across town, uptown, around town, and a lot of people look for that, and the majority of the neighbors do know about the Red Line, and they are pretty much excited about it also, because they're looking for easier transportation to different places, and the majority of the people that I've spoken with, they're happy with it.
SAACs provide the MTA with valuable feedback on station locations, transit-oriented development opportunities, pedestrian access, station layout and design, and area-specific safety considerations.
I can realize the pros and cons, the forces this way, the forces that way, because sometimes when you're not aware of how things work, you just say, well, why don't they just build that bridge there or throw that railroad down there? Not realizing that there's something underneath of there, or maybe somebody lives on top of it, and you realize all the forces that have to be contended with, and these folks who do this have got a real job on their hands.
The SAACs have been and will continue to be a very valuable part of the planning process and the engineering process for the Red Line. They have provided us with countless insights into what is important in individual communities. And as we push forward with engineering and on into construction, they will continue to be important in helping us understand how it is that the project itself and the individual stations can best serve individual communities.
One of my goals is to continue to sit at the table, give input, talk about my community, and talk about projects that are starting to develop.
One thing I got out of it too is just hearing perspective from adjacent neighborhoods. And there's been talk of keeping up the listserv and better coordinating in the future, both with the Red Line and unrelated projects, and just making sure we continue to make those West Baltimore communities a better place.
Well, I will continue being involved. So as long as they keep in contact with us, then I will keep in contact with them.
To each of our SAAC members, we say thank you. You have been a key component in helping to build Baltimore's transit future. As our work continues, we look forward to connecting with each of you in your communities, listening to your feedback, and responding to your questions.
So on behalf of the MTA, on behalf of the communities that will ultimately be the home to Red Line stations, thank you for the hard work that you put into it.